I came to the Hub for a couple reasons. First, I was young, so I needed to legitimize my candidacy, and I think the way you do that through the Hub, it's a trusted source. And I definitely needed to get my face out there and get a picture of me out there to show people on a consistent basis that I was out there working, and the Hub was a way to do that. When I initially started fundraising, people told me the Hub's way too expensive, don't focus on the Hub, go door to door. But it's not true, it's actually the opposite. Door to door is expensive and time consuming as a candidate, but the Hub was perfect because you could be flexible with your budget. I worked with a great sales rep and I just said, this is how much I have, and she came back with a plethora of solutions, and I could basically cherry pick what I thought would work best for my campaign. The print side was critical because I started early, and I think what that did is by the time I finished, I had strong brand recognition. It showed in the election. I had significantly more votes than anybody else, and I think it wasn't because I'm the best candidate, it's because I got my name out there early and often, and I think by then they'd made up, okay, this is my first choice, who are the other two I'm going to pick. And so the print ad, I think, is key because it gives you that consistency of brand, and let's face it, when you're running for office, it's similar to a small business. You have a little bit of a budget, but you need to grow your brand and have people start talking about you and grow awareness. And then the other thing is I think you hit two distinct audiences. You hit the traditional people who get the newspaper and crave it and read every single line, but then you also get the casual viewer who looked online. And what I noticed in my work experience, and especially with a lot of people the 30 age range who are important voters I needed to get out, they saw it on the Check for Success online, and then they interacted with me that way. The connection to my campaign website was huge, because then they'd link up to my Facebook page and I could talk to them about what I'm doing and we could interact, and I think that's important for them. They want to know, they have questions and they ask questions through my Facebook page, and I don't think I'd have got my Facebook page out there without Check for Success. The Hub gave me a venue to get in their doorstep a couple times a week from July until the election, but then it also gave me the opportunity to knock on the door and say, hey, have you seen my ads? Here's some things I said in my ads, let's talk about them. For me, the Kearney Hub was bang for your buck. I knew that I could invest a little bit of money and reach a huge audience, and that audience would be educated and well-informed and passionate about the issues. So for me, it was a no-brainer. Great experience with the Kearney Hub, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat.